Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back, Dimitri here. It is good to finally see you again, guys. Now, I apologize in advance for the mediocre sound quality of today's video, but I'm having some issues with my microphone, so bear with me. I still hope you can enjoy, and today is all about Ambre. Now, Ambre in perfume, what an incredible accord, guys. You must know that Ambre is the default accord for the creation of an Oriental perfume. No Oriental can exist without the combination of the materials that make up an amber note. Now, when I say an amber note, what I mean is that amber is actually a fantasy note. It is not a material that you just take from nature and put inside a perfume. It is an accord that is usually made up of three ingredients, which are labdanum, benzoin, and vanilla, but it can also include other resins and balsams. And what it does is basically it recreates the image of the real amber that is found in nature, which is none other than a resin that comes from a tree that has hardened in time. You probably saw it many times, guys. Remember the movie Jurassic Park, when the creator of the park itself had a ball of amber with a tiny mosquito in it? That's what amber is. It is something that can last millions of years. It can last millions of years in nature. And so what a perfumer tried to make when he created an amber accord is he tried to mimic that golden, ambery, almost solar image of that beautiful natural material and put it inside a perfume. Hence the reason why amber in general, when we are talking about perfume, is so cozy, so warm, so delicate and deep and rich at the same time. It is an incredible accord, one of my favorite of all times. And today I'm gonna name 5 amber-based perfumes plus one extra one, 5 of the most unique amber-based scents in existence, except for the first one that I'm gonna mention, which used to be unique, but then it had many copies that were created in the past 30 years, but that's the one you should start with if you're starting to discover ambers in general. Now, for those of you who couldn't understand which perfume I'm talking about, well, it is none other than Ambre Precieux by the house of Maitre, Parfumeur et Gantier. Jean-François Laporte created this in 1988, and this could be considered the first niche amber in the game. It spawned a lot of copies, as I said before. Some that I could name on top of my mind would be Ambre 114 by the House of Histoire de Parfum, Perfume Roma's Ambre Aurea, Ambre Fétiche by Annick Goutal, Ambre Sauvage by Annick Goutal, many other guys. And this, it is a must try if you're getting started with amber and oriental perfumes. Now, originally, this was meant to mimic the idea of a salty, sea-like ambergris-based perfume. Yes, it has a certain degree of marine-like notes in it, but it is veering a lot more towards the actual oriental amber accord. It has a lot of vanilla, a lot of labdanum, there's some patchouli. It's slightly spicy and almost reminiscent of a fougère. Hence the reason why I believe this would be a better match for a man instead of a woman. It is a bit too rich and deep for a woman to wear, though it's totally unisex. But in my opinion, this is just masculinity made up with a big slug of a beautiful amber. Fantastic stuff. Start off with this one if you want to understand what a perfect amber smells like. Now, top 5, the 5 most unique ambers. I cannot avoid starting with the oriental of all orientals. Yes, I'm talking about Au Coeur du Désert from the house of Tower. This bad boy has a cult following that you can't even understand, guys. It's a masterpiece in every single category. It is just one of those perfumes that is so incredible and so unique. It will transport you in the Moroccan land right away. As soon as you smell this, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, so that's what they're talking about. Man, warm, cozy, and comfortable spicy amber perfume. This is the king of all spicy ambers, something that no man will ever be able to mimic anywhere else. This is just perfection. 5 stars, rated by Luca Turin. This is the scent that was launched a few years ago before it was launched as L'air du désert marocain, which is an eau de toilette, whereas this is parfum concentration. It is very long lasting, wonderful, leaves you with an aura of mystery and almost royalty regalness. If you haven't tried this one, guys, you are missing out. This is also rather masculine, but don't worry, ladies, your scent is coming up. Order a sample of Au Coeur du désert marocain to understand what the hype is all about. Now, next up, we have a perfume from the house of Maison Kurkdjian, created by Kurkdjian, one of the greatest perfumers of the modern era. And this is, you all know what I'm talking about, Ciel de Goum. If you were expecting me to talk about Grand Soir, well, you don't know me. Ciel de Goum, probably one of Kurkdjian's masterpieces. And in my previous video where I was talking about this scent, I mentioned the fact that this was reminiscent of something from my childhood, and I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. It came to my mind a few days ago. What this reminds me of is a perfume called Gaultier Carré by the house of Jean-Paul Gaultier. And it is a discontinued perfume that was also created by Kurkdjian, hence the similarity, and it just popped in my mind. I used to wear that one when I was a kid. Many friends of mine, upon smelling Gaultier Carré on me, decided that it was going to be their signature scent as well. And I am telling you, it was that good. And this takes it to the next level. This is a niche version of Gaultier Carré with an added floral bouquet of jasmine, which is one of my favorite notes ever. And I'm telling you guys, there's just a degree of comforting notes in this one. It'll just make you drool and want to drink it. At least concerning my personal taste, this to me is the perfect amber because it is so different from anything else. It is so unique. It is sexy, dusty, slightly spicy, also creamy at the same time. Perfect for a lady, amazing on a lady, but also amazing on a man. This is totally unisex, and everybody should give it a try. The first time I smelled this, I found it a bit odd because it had a strong note that reminded me of some petrochemical plasticky note, like perhaps the head of a doll that has a very peculiar smell. But then you just get used to it and you understand that the reason why it has that note is because of the materials used to create the amber accord. And once you get used to it, guys, it just becomes the amber that will make you go to sleep. It'll just put you at ease. It'll make you go in Zen mode and just surround you with an aura of regalness. This thing, oh my god, it makes me smile every single time I either talk about it, wear it, spray it, look at it. It puts a smile on my face, and this is the result that you want when you are searching for a perfect scent. You want a perfume to make you smile. Ciel de Goum, give it a try. Now, the next two, I don't own bottles of. Actually, there's 3 to talk about still. I don't own bottles of, but I am satisfying my thirst for these scents with samples. This particular one, I have 4 samples. One just fell. This is called, it's from the house of Fragrance Dubois, and it's called Ambre Intense. Actually, Amber Intense. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the most luxurious amber perfume in existence in the game nowadays. This one smells like nothing else in the world. It is the epitome of luxury, and it is also extremely excessively expensive. It only comes in 100 ml bottles. I wish it came in smaller bottles, but as you can see, samples are available and they're the way to go so far. Now, guys, this is the kind of scent that you want to wear when you go at a wedding, a New Year's party, a night out with someone special, special occasion of all sorts, some Valentine's Day, etc., etc. This is just a pleasure, a treat, and an excessively luxurious, regal, royal adventure put inside a scent. Guys, I kid you not. There's a very high degree of balsamic, spicy touches, a note of a citrusy, tangy tangerine that envelops a wonderful aura of amber that is not veering towards the vanillic, more towards the labdanum, benzoinic, and balsamic accord. An incredible treat. Oh man, put your nose on this one, guys. I kid you not. Amber Intense from the house of Fragrance Dubois. Obviously sample this one, don't blind buy it. You might not even like it, but for my personal taste, one of the top 5 in the game, easily. Now, number 2 pick would be a perfume from the eclectic and incredible house of Mendittorosa, one of my all-time favorite niche houses. I'm planning to buy a bottle soon. This is Sogno Reale, which literally translates into real dream. And this is, hold on, drum rolls, an aquatic amber. Probably the best aquatic scent in the game nowadays. This is out of this freaking world. The quality of the materials used for this scent are off the charts. The uniqueness is off the charts. There's a touch of an animalic, slightly ambergris, marine-like, even castoreum, leathery touch in it. It is something that I have never smelled again with the other ones. Oh mon dieu, what is this stuff? This is something that you want to wear during autumn, winter, during the colder days. It is slightly sweet, so you don't want to spray this, despite the fact that it's an aquatic scent. You don't want to spray this with high temperatures during the summer. You might not enjoy it as much. It is straight up a marine amber. It's quite hard to put into words. There's a strong note of styrax in it, balsamic. It's so enveloping, so mysterious, ethereal yet present, rich yet transparent. Very hard to put into words, guys. Another one that you must try to understand. And anyways, this house has the best bottles in the game, so just for me to look at the bottle inside my collection would be a treat. The fact that the juice is amazing as well is just a bonus. Sogno Reale, guys. Try it out. Now we're gonna end up this video with a very special perfume from an incredible brand called Shalini. It's gonna be a very short review. There's not much to talk about except for the fact that whenever I wear this, I get noticed, I get compliments, I get asked what the heck it is that they are smelling, and every time my answer is something of a dreamlike world. This is Amorem Rose from the house of Shalini. It comes whenever you order a sample in a small letter with the name Shalini, super luxurious. I'm almost done with the juice, unfortunately, and a bottle is extremely expensive, but I will have to cope with it and get myself one, along with another perfume called Jardin Nocturne, but that is a story for another day. Guys, this is a very soft, incredibly simple, yet deceptively luxurious amber scent with a wonderful note of rose. This is something that a sultan would wear. This is something that a real connoisseur will want to get their nose on, because it implies a lot of things despite the fact that it's simple. It implies that you know what perfumery is all about, which is feeling good. You know how to recognize the most important and high quality ingredients, which are all contained in this one. And you also know the fact that Maurice Roussel created this wonderful baby. Maurice Roussel, one of the ultimate perfumers of all times. It's like talking about the Michael Jackson of music. Maurice Roussel, enough said, guys. Get your nose on Amorem Rose if you wanna understand what the epitome of perfumery is. This is it. Hope you enjoyed, boys, ladies and girls. Remember, you are never fully dressed without a perfume, so spray yourself until you can't get enough of it. Take it easy, everybody. Ciao.